April Ryan, White House correspondent and Washington bureau chief for the GRIO and an MSNBC contributor. So, April, the response from lawmakers to this has been pretty swift. You have Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez wasting no time at all, calling for Thomas to be impeached. But let's take a listen to some of what she said this week. Here it is.
If no one's going to introduce it, I would certainly be open to doing so and drafting them myself. I think this is gone far, far beyond any sort of acceptable standard in any democracy, let alone an American democracy.
What's your reaction to this report, and what do you make of calls for Thomas to be held accountable?
Well, you know, this is a very sticky situation, even if there are no ethics rules for the Supreme Court justices. But the issue is influence, and I believe that is what AOC is viewing. AOC, this Democratic progressive, who sits smack dab in the middle of a Republican-controlled House, who 9 times out of 10 will not move on impeachment against conservative Clarence Thomas, okay? But at issue, think about this. Harlan Crow, a billionaire, and his wife are taking a U.S. Supreme Court justice on these luxury vacations, luxury that boggles the mind beyond our own understanding, right? And then at the same time, Harlan Crow owns a company that files an amicus brief with the U.S. Supreme Court, a friend of the court brief that is about influencing the court on decisions. There lies one conflict. Yeah, think about that. Yeah. And then, Crow, also a man who takes these lavish trips, and Clarence Thomas, the U.S. Supreme Court justice, is on these trips, and then he happens to have other people there who are major heads of corporations. You know, what kind of influence or what kind of conversation is there? Clarence Thomas says there's no impropriety, no influence, etc. But when you're seeing someone, particularly Crow, who's been very close for decades with a U.S. Supreme Court justice, who's filing amicus briefs, whose company is filing amicus briefs that's influence, there's a direct conflict right there about potential influence of a decision. And let's even talk about this. These beautiful portraits that Crow has made that are in his home with Clarence Thomas and others, there is a deep, abiding friendship there. And is there influence on Clarence Thomas's decisions? Those are the questions.
Yeah. And I have to note that Harlan Crow became friendly with him, acquainted with him, after he already was on the Supreme Court. I mean, he was appointed back by George W. Bush in 1991. And they said that this friendship has lasted just for a couple of decades. So just give me a quick sense, really quickly, where do you think this is going to go?
It's definitely fodder for us to talk about. But in the House, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. In that Kevin McCarthy, Republican-controlled House, I don't think it's going to go anywhere.